Well, our half expected to be top weight. We're a pound off the top. That's fine. We won a Grand National, but we're there, and we're not going to worry about getting in, have we? So it's not a problem. Weird Al is conceivably fairly well in, to be honest, but he goes to the Gold Cup first, and we'll see. And the other horse, Wymot, down the bottom, if he sneaks in, he's got a great racing weight.
We've spoken to Phil Smith already, and as well as Trevor Hemmings, and they're both quite, confident about your last year's winner going and running well again. I mean, how's he been with you at home?
Yeah, he's good. He's going to have a gallop at Haydock at the weekend, and then he'll go up to Kelso, the race he ran in last year. We're very happy with him.
Well, he's a good horse. Sadly, that's the penalty you get when you're that good. I'm not sure what his weight was last year now. I can't just remember, 11 something, but he's fit. He'll carry it. He's a good horse, and don't worry about him. He'll be bringing the trophy back.
So therefore,
be very positive about this.
So therefore, do we need to ask you about your other three runners? Is it going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Hemmings?
No, it'd be nice. I mean, the last person did that was Michael Dickinson, was it? But in the Gold Cup. No. The answer to that is that we got several nice horses, and they'll all run well. Burton Port's an interesting one. See how he goes on. He's coming back. We've got Wymot. I'm not sure King Fontaine will get in because I would doubt it. But the other three are very good horses.
I think there's no great surprises. He's got a great weight of 11.2, and I think most trainers knew what they were going to get. Some of the Irish trainers might have a few pounds more, but pleased with Junior's weight. He's had a good preparation so far, and we hope it continues till Aintree.
Also, and then you have the package, Swing Bull and Messinis Maguire. Quick word on those three in their weights for the race?
Messinis Maguire's always been a top-class horse. Unfortunately, he's been plagued with problems all his life. If not, he'd probably be a Gold Cup horse. He's got a fair weight, and he's got the class to run well in the race. Swing Bill, he's probably got a bit to do on form, but he's at the right end of the weights, and he's a rock-solid horse who's got two races experience over the national fences. And then you have the package, who's a bit of a dark horse down the bottom, ran in the national 2 years ago, and unseated at the time, but was just creeping into it. Good horse on his day, and like I say, could be the dark horse.
Yeah, he's top weight. It's hard to do in a handicap, isn't it, really? But he gets the trip well. He has his own way of jumping. We know now he goes on better ground. So he's, as far as the handicap is concerned, it's hard to complain because he's a few pounds better in. It'd be nice to see him run a right nice race there. He's in good form.
Is he likely to go to Cheltenham for the Gold Cup before he runs at Aintree?
I'd imagine that would be the plan. He'll go to Cheltenham first, all being well, and see how we get on there. It's a month from there to Aintree. And if anything happens in between now and then, it's always on the cards anyway, so I wouldn't rule him out.
I mean, pretty much what we expected, and no great shocks or anything, so no, happy enough with the weights.
Do you feel there's been any Aintree factor with your horse West End Rocker, who's run well around there before and obviously won there last time?
No, I don't think so. I mean, my two look to be running off the mark, so I don't think that's been factored in.
And are they both likely runners at this stage?
Well, West End Rock, I mean, that's always been his plan really since the Beaches. So he'll have his warm-up at Doncaster on the 3rd of March, and then on to Aintree. Hold on, Julio. I mean, he's certainly impossible, but it'll depend how he gets on in his next run, which will either be Kempton at the end of this month or at the festival in Cheltenham.
I thought Burton Port had got plenty for a horse that's... The trouble is he's not very big. And I know he's not as high as what he was 2 years ago when he was second in the Hennessy, but he isn't a very big horse, and that would seem a lot of weight to carry for me. Quantitative easing one has to be careful with, because he will have to finish in the first 4 at Cheltenham to be qualified. So technically he's not qualified at the moment. So really it comes down to Shakalaka Boom Boom, who is the one that I would seriously target. That is it is his plan. Yeah, he had a good spin round in the Topham last year. He jumped really well. His form since then has been great. So he'd be the most likely person. Yeah.
Well, it's obviously a high quality race. The average rating of the horses in the race is 144. 8 years ago it was 130. So in 8 years the race's quality has gone up by a stone. Of the top 17 in the race, 11 won their last race and the other 6 were placed. I don't believe that's ever happened before. And we've even got a Royal Ascot winner in the race. So I think we've got a really high quality contest. I hope they all get there, certainly the top 40 or 50 get there. It should be really interesting.